Okay, this is a short demo of the Leenoz Dub Delay VST3 plugin, also available on AU. It's emulating a old reggae dub box you used to get from back in the day. Long delays, you can manipulate it, various parameters you can manipulate. We've got the time delay, the length of the delay, syncs it to the BPM, which is also controllable by the time. Ping pong, give you the variation of the stereo effect. Feedback, that's the length of your delay. Wet and dry, that's the effect mix. Bass cut, cut the bass out. Treble cut. Wobble, gives you a little bit of a modulation on the delayed effect. This is your overall level of the effect, and that's your tape head. So there's various tape heads. Gives slightly different feel to each one. Didn't want to overcook that bit. Wanted to try and keep it as authentic as possible. What you'd find in a box. Very difficult to do. But yeah.
Oh, see, the next song for the people them who don't know nothing about new age finance.
So we'll set it up. It takes.
See, the next song for the people them who don't know nothing about new age finance.
I actually introduced it into the mix.
For the no coiners in our life. For the people them who only make money from 9 to 5.
And just like with a dub box, you can manipulate it.
But some of them who make a one shot and don't do nothing with the money. Yo, hear me say no. No accepting money pull up in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Stellar Lumens.
Yeah, so you can manipulate it. You can decide to dice about with the different parameters. Yeah.
Yo, see the next song for the people who don't know finance.
Shorten it. Give it a wobble.
For the no coiners in our life. For the people who only make money from 9 to 5. For the scammer them who make a one shot and don't do nothing with the money.
See the wobble in there, you can hear that. Just to demo the slight variation of the tape heads.
Yo, see the next song for the people who don't nothing about new age finance.
You can just hear the slight variation in the heads.
Yo, see the next song for the people who don't nothing about new age finance. For the no coiners in our life. For the people who only make money from 9 to 5.
Take that wobble off. Now we can let it run away with itself a bit as well.
For the scammer them who make a one shot and don't do nothing with the money. Accepting money pull-ups in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Stellar Lumens.
You can really get some length on there.
Yo, see the next song for the people them who don't nothing about new age finance. For the no coiners in our life. For the people them who only make money from 9 to 5. For the scammer them who make a one shot and don't do nothing with the money.
And then There's ping. You got the ping pong. And yeah, the tape heads. There's only slight variation. It's quite subtle, but there are differences.
The next song, for the people them who do nothing boy. New age finance.
Tighten up a bit.
Yo, it's the next song, who do nothing finance. For the no coiners in our life. For the people that who only make money from 9 to 5.
Can lengthen it mid delay. All this is.
Some of them who make a one shot and do with the money.
See, it's got a long tail on there, which is good. All of these, obviously, they're all manipulate. You can manipulate them with automation and stuff like that. The sync button is just syncs it up with your BPM. It does sync it to the grade of whatever, you know, the fractions of whatever it is.
No accepting money pull-ups in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Stellar Yo, is it the next song? The next song for the people
So it will carry on. So shorten the delay. You know, you can do it middle. You got no glitchy, no quick whizzes that you normally get with the delay lines. But yeah, I mean, it's try to keep it as authentic as possible. Also, the wet and dry. If you manipulate the wet and dry, it takes a good few milliseconds to kick in. It doesn't just cut it straight away. You know, it takes a little while. You know, you can't just cut it out. It will naturally fade out or naturally fade in. It would naturally see itself out. So I'm in that respect, I'm quite proud of it because you know, there's a lot of delay lines. You change a parameter and you can hear the whiz. It doesn't finish what it's doing. It chops straight into whatever you've changed it to. So yeah, it's just like as you would find in one of the boxes back in the day, really old school. How they're used, you may or may not have seen how they're used. They're used on the fly, you know. People play with them as you're going along, you know. You really, you know, you don't just leave it in one set place. You can do, but people like to mess about with the feedbacks, with the delay, with the amounts, and obviously you've got your bass cut, treble cut, and wobble. You've got a little bit of drive there. I didn't want to overcook it on the drive because, you know, you've got a long tail feedback with a load of distortion. It builds up. So yeah, I took all these things into consideration, and yeah, this is available online in the link. So yeah, check it out.